It's important for us every week to ensure that you learn something new on our program, Wellness and Living, because when you're well, you will have a positive impact on your life, on your environment, and on all those who are associated with you. So welcome to another exciting package of Wellness and Living. We talk often about exercise. Are you working out now? How often? What type of workout do you do? Do you have a support system? Are you working out to shed weight, to keep fit, or just to see what exercise looks like and feels like? If you're already doing exercise, you are doing the right thing. Because according to Wendy Suzuki, a multi-award winning university professor and a world-renowned neuroscientist, exercise is the best thing you can do for your body and by association, your life. She goes on to say that exercise helps you to shift attention and maintain focus. Even the least exercise can help you achieve that for 2 hours. A warm welcome to you. My name is Thelma Obaze. Just stay with us.
Exercise is the most transformative thing that you can do for your brain today. Number one, it has immediate effects on your brain. A single workout that you do will immediately increase levels of neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and noradrenaline. My lab showed that a single workout can improve your ability to shift and focus attention, and that focus improvement will last for at least 2 hours. And finally, studies have shown that a single workout will improve your reaction times. Number two, the most in neuroscience studies looking at the effects of exercise, long-term exercise, is improved attention function dependent on your prefrontal cortex. You not only get better focus and attention, but the volume of the hippocampus increases as well. The most transformative thing that exercise will do is its protective effects on your brain. So with increased exercise over your lifetime, you're not going to cure dementia or Alzheimer's disease. But what you're going to do is you're going to create the strongest, biggest hippocampus and prefrontal cortex. So it takes longer for these diseases to actually have an effect. Good news, you don't have to become a triathlete to get these effects. The rule of thumb is you want to get 3 to 4 times a week exercise, minimum 30 minutes an exercise session, and you want to get aerobic exercise in.
I do sit-up, I do the wall stretch, and like that, etc. It makes me strong for the day. Like, sometimes instead of being weak, I feel strengthened and I feel more energetic.
One, it keeps your body strong. It makes you physically fit. It reduces fat from the body.
Exercise is good for the body, it's good for the living, and it makes you look healthy. Because when you are getting old, that is when you see the effect on you. But when you don't exercise, I don't think you can live long. Okay.
Thank you very much. I do exercise every morning. It actually gives you a healthy body. It builds your bone and gives you stamina.
It's always interesting to come out to the streets and talk with you. And when we know your views, it helps us to further spread the message appropriately so that everyone can benefit. After all, what is good and what is free? We should spread the news, shouldn't we? It's now a time to listen to how you can know about your health status in just 5 minutes. Have you ever heard about this? It's easy, and there are small things you can do just to know. And when you find out your health status, you can share the good news with your friends and with your family. So watch this. Check your health. in 5 minutes. Bend your index fingers and put your nails against one another. If there is a diamond-shaped space, you're safe. No space, you need to see your doctor. Lift your leg so your hip is parallel to the floor. Hold for at least 20 seconds. If you can do that, you're healthy. Now your eyes. Pull your lower eyelid down. Red or pink? When it's red, your tissues may not be getting enough oxygen. And it could mean that you are anemic. Now fold your fingers and try to let your fingers touch the base of your palm for 1 to 2 minutes. If you have a tingling sensation, if you feel numb, if there's pain in your wrist, then you have carpal tunnel syndrome. Or most likely you could. But see your doctor. Pull a strand of clean, dry hair with your fingers. If your fingers pull 2 to 3 strands, you're healthy. If your fingers pull 4 to 5 strands of hair, you may have hormonal imbalance or nutrient deficiency, or you may be suffering from stress. Lie on your back and raise your legs to a 45% angle. Remember, health is sweat. If your feet remain the same color after a few seconds or a minute, you're healthy. If your feet gets pale while it is held up at that 45% angle, you then will realize that you may have bad blood circulation, clogged arteries, which will cause numbness and pain. Check your hearing. Of course, you want to hear everything that is said to you. And sometimes we like to eavesdrop, don't we? Put your fingers close to your ear and rub them together for both ears. If you can hear the sound of your fingers rubbing together, you have very good and receptive auditory capacity. But if you cannot hear the sound very well, or you can't hear it at all, wow! Hasten to see a medical professional to know what the matter could be. Furthermore, climb a ladder. Take 8 to 12 steps while singing. If you can sing and you are gay and you are cheerful, you're not gasping for breath, it goes without saying that you are living a very healthy life. But if your heart starts to pound frantically and you are breathless, see a doctor. It does mean that your cardio system and lungs may not be able to handle physical activity, even minimally. At the beginning of the program, Wellness and Living, we told you a bit about Wendy Suzuki. Why is her name vital to us now? She is an award-winning university professor and a world-renowned neuroscientist, but it does not stop there. She has begun a startup known as Brain Thrive. Let the brain work, let the brain focus, let the brain be attentive, let the brain have positive impact on you, the owner, and the society by association. And why is she saying that? Brain Thrive, according to Wendy, is supposed to prescribe appropriate exercises based on gender and age, telling you what to work out with, when to work out, and how long to work out. If that is not what we call novel, I don't know what is. It promises to be quite exciting. Have you heard of the word dopamine, serotonin, or noradrenaline? These are vital ingredients that when you familiarize yourselves with these words, you will begin to fully understand the positive impact that exercise has on you and by association, the quality of life that you will live. We could not reach Wendy Suzuki to talk to her in detail about the integral benefits of exercise. So we found Dr. Jane, who lives in Abuja, Nigeria, and she works out regularly. She spoke to us about the benefits, enormous benefits that is, of exercise.
I always say to people, there is an exercise meant for you in this world. People that say, oh, exercise is stressful, is not true. You haven't tried. You will try different equipment. Okay, for instance, the gym where I work out at Bodyline, they have aerobic classes, they have step board classes, they have Taibo classes, they have dance classes, they have Zumba classes, they have yoga classes, they have spinning classes. People hike. There is a form of physical activity that will appeal to you. So I don't believe it when people say I don't enjoy exercising. You just haven't tried the one that is for you. Whatever time works with your schedule, exercise. But I would like to emphasize, for people that have problems sleeping, it's advised for them to work out in the evening at night. It improves their sleep, make them sleep better and for longer period of time. Someone like me, I prefer to work out in the morning because after working out in the morning, it keeps me pumped and gives me energy to push through my day. So anytime that works for you, really. And like I said earlier, it's not just about the physical appearance. There are skinny people who don't have it all going well for them internally, right? And for the fact that your grandfather lived up to 100 and something, you were not doing what your grandfather was doing. Your grandfather was going to the farm. Your grandfather was eating healthy. The time it takes your grandfather to walk from the house to the farm, that's physical activity, that's exercise already. And the food that your grandfather eats is probably not the same that you are eating. You're eating processed food. I always say to people, there are two different factors in life. The ones that you can't control, the genetic ones, the God-given ones, there's nothing you can do about it. But you see the little ones that God has given you the ability, the knowledge to work on, to do something about it. Please, there's a reason why He has given you the option to be able to work on it. Choose the better part. Because you don't want to wake up one day and go like, oh my God, I wish I stayed exercising on time. There's no time for you to regret. Just start now, so you have like a good foundation for yourself, please. Like I said, there are spinning classes, there are step boards, you can do brisk walks on the road, you can actually take a run, you can hike with your friends. There are different activities that you can do. You can even dance at home if you so wish to. Exercise can help you shed weight and all of that. But there are more benefits to exercise than just shedding weight. And I think if you focus on the benefits you get from exercise, the full range of the benefits you get from exercise, you won't be so discouraged. And then if you're working out just because you want to lose weight, what happens when you've actually lost the weight? You stay off exercise, and then for most times you just keep going round around the circle. You stay away, you gain weight, you come back again. Why not make it a lifestyle, an enjoyable lifestyle, as opposed to something that you're doing because you're trying to hit a certain goal? Even if you're trying to hit a goal, let it be a lifelong goal, to be a healthier version of you per time. For me, my favorite benefit of exercise is the fact that it makes you happy. When you exercise, your body releases happy hormones, which keeps you pumped, which makes your energy level high. Research has actually shown that people that exercise have low chances of being depressed. Little to low chances of being depressed, right? And then secondly, your brain. It keeps your brain active. There's a part of the brain called the hippocampus that is for the memory. The older you get, the hippocampus is supposed to degenerate, but guess what? For people that exercise, the hippocampus actually grows bigger. So your memory stays longer. And then if you do challenging exercises, like new exercises, like you try step board exercises and you do different step boards because there are different routines, the more routines that you do, you create something called synapses in your brain, and it makes you a sharper person. You're able to do things that you're not able to do. You're able to think at a faster rate. So you see things like that, benefits like that alone, mentally alone, the way it makes you feel, the way it makes you generally thinking, your brain works, how the energy level it gives you. For me, I work out in the morning because it keeps me pumped, even till at night when I'm ready to sleep, and then I wind down literally. I don't have to do anything and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm out of breath, or I'm tired, or I don't have the energy for this. I'm pumped up for the day. So that alone is more than enough benefit. Come to think about it, when you exercise, you get to meet other people, you get to interact. So that's a way of building your social life, and that makes you a happier person, right? Because actually, research has shown that having happy people around you, networking actually improves longevity, right? So, and then for women, I'm sure women will love this, the skin. Exercise is fantastic for your skin because of the blood flow and release of antioxidants. You have nicer skin, less acne. Actually, exercise combats acne too. Then especially for people that are getting older, exercise helps to maintain muscle bulk and helps to maintain bone density. So it decreases the chances of having osteoporosis. That means it reduces your chances of fracture or hip issues and all of that. Exercise is good for weight loss. If you're trying to keep in shape, to lose weight, to have a healthier life, exercise is the way to go. And then not to forget, for people that have insomnia, that's difficulty sleeping, instead of running straight to take medication, try exercise, especially in the evenings. Work out before you sleep. You're going to sleep like a baby. You find out that you don't even need to put your body through the stress of taking in medication and having to detoxify that. Just go the natural way, exercise, and you will sleep a lot better. Okay? Exercise also increases your pain tolerance. For people that already have arthritis or any issues that causes pains, research has shown that once they start exercising, they find out that they begin to feel less pains in that part of their body because of the exercise.
It does look like I'm at war, and perhaps I am. This is called the war rope or the battle rope. I've never used it before. It's a first for me, and I hear it works on the entire body, your thighs, your glutes, your arms, your thighs, your legs, gives you better posture. Welcome to our exercise segment on wellness and living.
I try to work out at least 5 times a week, so this is not exactly new.
On this treadmill, you tend to burn more calories on this. By so doing, you look good, keep fit, build up the stamina and the levels of endurance. Now, as a beginner, when you come to the gym, tell us your goals, area of concentration. We place you on the treadmill for at least warm up for like 5-10 minutes, after which you proceed to the next cardiovascular machine.
You see what she's doing? I'm told that this works on the core, the inner and outer thigh. In fact, she's rocking this. And this is the lateral trainer. She's getting seriously worked out and she's training her body.
Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. So that's why it's called multifunction. Chest out. Perfect. Good. This for multifunction. Why is doing that? You can actually use this for your pull-ups. So this one easy. Do pull-ups. This one easy. Like that. Yeah, this one easy. Slowly. Good. This one easy. Good. Follow the corner piece. So in the program,
whether you work out in the gym or you work out in an open field like we often do, or you build a support system with your family and friends and work out in each other's houses or living rooms, you are still improving your life's quality. We thank you as always for spending time with us on Wellness and Living. Today our focus has been the benefits, enormous benefits of exercise on your life. Do join us again on our social media handle, Wellness and Living at Nigerian Television Authority. It'll be great to spend time with you there. The doors of communication are always open. My name is Thelma Obaze. For now, it's bye.
My name is Yemi Adetunji, the COO downstream of NNPC. Ever since the closure of the borders, we have seen a marked reduction, about 10%, in terms of the evacuation of what you call loadouts of PMS, which equates to about 6 million liters per day, essentially because of the border closure, because of certain aspects we've also done as NNPC, working with our sister organizations, sister agencies, Nigerian Customs, DPR, Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources, and other agencies, and also what we call Operation White, which is an intervention we have put in place to trace and track every molecule of petroleum products as they arrive in country through the vessels, as they move through the depots, and as they are evacuated with trucks out of the depots.